Nerf Tank Karrie. Better crab rewards. Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server featuring Karrie, Paquito, and the crab. First on our list is the nerf on Karrie's passive skill. They lowered its damage from 6 to 8% of the target's max HP to now 6% plus 1% of her attack stats. That means you'll need attack items if you want to increase her passive damage. The developer said she was dealing too much damage with tank build, that's why they had to do this. I think she's still good despite these changes because Karrie players usually add 2 to 3 attack items. On this build, I was able to reach 8% on her passive skill, which means no damage lost. The only downside is that you have to replace one defense item with attack. Next is the buff on Paquito. His second skill is now wider, which is similar to his first skill. And just like his second skill, his ultimate is also adjusted so that it's the same with his first skill. So if we take a look at all his skills, it now has the same width. The developer said it's a way to land his skills more consistently with a better hit rate. In short, Paquito will be easier to play. Next is the buff on Ixia's early game. They lowered the cooldown of her first skill from 8 seconds in the early game to now 4 seconds at all levels. However, in the interest of balance, they had to lower its base damage in the early stages while it remained the same at late game. Despite the reduction in damage output, this adjustment will improve her laning and sustainability because 4 seconds is pretty short. Remember, her passive marks can last for 5 seconds. This means at that rate, she can cast 2 skills and 1 basic attack to trigger her passive. So more passive activation when this buff is applied. You might want to look out for Ixia after this update. Next is the buff on Edith. Her passive skill is increased from 3 to 6% to now 48% bonus damage based on the enemy's max HP. 2% difference is big because it scales with the enemy's HP. She's turning into a tank that can kill tanks. Next is the buff on Minsitthar. First and second skill will have a plus 20% attack scaling. The developer said they want him to become more powerful in the experience lane. So don't go full tank build if you're playing Minsitthar. Next is the adjustment on Hayabusa. They are lowering his ultimate damage because the recent experimental changes gave him too much power. The developer said he was dealing so much damage even without stacking his passive. I kinda felt that on the games that I've used him, so I guess that's just fair. Next is Jawhead. Are cancelling the passive stacks adjustment made last month because it didn't have the desired effect. The only thing they'll keep is the knockback effect on his ultimate. Next is the adjustment on crabs. Instead of dropping 3, it will now only give 2 rewards. And the resources it provides will increase over time. Here's an example. On its first spawn, a coin will give 59 gold. At 4 minutes, it will give 127 gold. At 8 minutes, it can give 216 gold. But there's a catch. Crabs will stop respawning once the Lord has appeared. That's a big change, right? Higher resources, but it stops appearing in the mid-stage of the game. It will affect those heroes who like to collect stacks from jungle creeps, just like Claude. Next is the potion recommendation. Potions will now appear only if you have more gold than the cost of most of your finished items. On official server, it appears once you have 1,500 gold. But on advanced server, it appears around 2,400 gold, even though the price of a potion is only 1,500. The developer said it's a way to reduce accidental buying of potions. Is this beneficial for the quick selling of Winter Truncheon and Immortality? Next are the crowd control effects that have under 0.2 seconds duration. They said it will no longer display a disabled skill icon. Instead, skill used while under CC will be recorded and used when the crowd control ends. I tested it with Akai's ultimate but the skills are still blocked. I'm not sure what to look for here though. I tried using my ultimate but it's still cancelled. Maybe I need a different skill to test. Next is the glowing wand. They are removing the final magic damage increase effect on the item, and its price is also lowered by 250 gold. This is because of the recent adjustments to Radiant Armor where they removed its flat damage reduction. They said it's a way to balance and prevent those multi-hit heroes from dealing excessive damage. So that means the adjustment on Radiant Armor is going through. But what's not included in the patch is the increased magic defense of Radiant Armor. Last week, it only gave 72 magic defense at full stacks, but now it gives a maximum of 120 magic defense. That's quite a big leap, right? I guess it's not so bad after all. But more importantly, Edith users will love this Radiant Armor because she can convert that magic defense into magic power. So what can you say about this update? Do you like the new crabs? Share your thoughts in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.